In this AlignMix how-to video, you will learn how to navigate and use the territory table, district table, and region table. Here on the screen, you will see my current AlignMix file. I've imported a zip to territory file and also assigned my territories to districts to regions. I've then also imported accounts that are segmented into A, B, C, and D. And in addition to that, we have sales reps imported. So pretty complete file. So now, to open up a territory table view, there's two ways to do that. You can click here on the plus button, select tables, and select territories. Or, if I close that down, in our home menu, you can click here on the left side to the add view button, select tables, and territory table. The territory table, district table, and region table all operate the same way. So everything that you can do in territory table view, you can do it in the other two also. So here we have the table view. It has all of your data summed up to the territory level. We've got the ID of every territory, the name. You can also rename the IDs and names from this view by double-clicking on the fields. You can also click on the color box here to change the color of your sales territories. If we move down here towards the sales reps, you can double-click and reassign sales reps to different territories. The one thing you can't do from this table view is add a brand new sales rep. You would have to do that from the territory map view. And the same applies here to districts. You can double click and assign this territory to a different district, but in order to create a new district, you have to do it from the map view. You can also sort any of your columns here by clicking here on the column labels, and it will sort either alphabetically, if it's alphabetic, or numerically, so you can sort by highest to lowest. Moving down here to the visible section, if these boxes are checked, that means all of your territories are currently visible. Deselecting them will make them hidden from view. As you can see, I've hidden all of them right now. Let's enable them to be visible once again. Our second area is the locked section. If your territories are locked, that means you can't make any changes to them. You can lock territories from that first view in the map view by right-clicking on that territory and clicking on lock, and it places that lock on it. As soon as you do that, you'll see that this one territory is locked. You can lock them all at the same time by clicking this checkbox, and the same to unlock all of them. Next, we have our override section, so you can sort here by gains and losses. A override gain means that I have accounts assigned to my territory that are located in someone else's territory. And a loss is the opposite. A loss means that within my own territory, there are actually, in this case, 3 accounts geographically located in my territory, but they are assigned to other territories. The contiguous section tells you whether your sales territories are contiguous, basically notifying you if you have little slivers or satellite areas assigned to you, but they're separated from your territory. If it says no, you can actually double click and it will bring you to that non-contiguous area. And right away, you'll see this little zip code shape right here is non-contiguous. Using the touch align tool, I can absorb that into the blue territory. Going back to the territory table, you will now see that it says yes, it is contiguous. I highly recommend using this table view and cleaning up all of your non-contiguous territories before you finish an alignment project. Moving down the line, we have our zip code count, basically just a count of all of your zip codes that are assigned to this territory. Then we have a calculation for the total area of your territory, and then a measure for compactness. Compactness means how close your shape is to a full circle. As that shape gets closer to 100%, that means you're getting closer and closer to a perfect circle. And then coming down the line here, we have a count of all the account segments that have been assigned to these territories, and also a sum total of all the data sets that are assigned to these territories. You can click here to edit the columns that you currently view, so you can deselect certain columns from view like this, and click OK, and they'll be hidden from view. You can also export this table to Excel by clicking on this Export to Excel button, and if you wanted to, you can delete territories by selecting them here in the left, and then click on Delete Territory. So now let's open up a district table, and you'll see that the same view applies here. There is one difference. This time we also have a column showing you the total number of territories assigned to each district. This is your span of control measure. So you can see in this Northeast district, we have 9 territories that are assigned to it. We also have a calculation for area and compactness. And then just like in the territory view, we've got the totals of your data sets and a count of all your account segments. You can also change the name of your districts by typing it in ID and on the name, and then you can reassign district managers from this drop-down menu. The only way your district managers will appear in this drop-down menu is if those managers have the role of district manager assigned to them. And if they don't, you can make that change in the Edit Sales Reps button. And again, you can assign these districts to sales regions if you have regions created. And finally, let's go to a region table where you will see exactly what we saw in the territory view and also in the district view. All of the data is now summed up to the region level. You get a count of all the districts and territories that are found within each region, and all the data sets are summed up to that region level. And there you go. You've just learned how to navigate and use the territory, district, and region tables.